on Streets 99.3. You're on Big Key Frequency.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What's going on, Cashville? It's your girl Big Key with Streets 99.3. We got my guy Natural Born Terry in the building. How you doing?
Doing good. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
What's going on? All right, MBT. So we're gonna get to know you a little bit more better. Where are you from?
Well, I'm originally from Illinois. I grew up in Illinois. Went to high school in Kankakee. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kankakee, Illinois. You know what I'm saying? I've been in Nashville for like 10 years. I moved here from Phoenix. I also lived in Phoenix. I lived in Minnesota for like 15 years. Shout out to GB Records out there in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? 1-4 all day. You know what I mean? That's my homies out there. You know what I'm saying? Minnesota.
Shout out to Young.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you could just say I'm worldwide. I ain't just saying I'm not repping, but I'm worldwide. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I've been in enough places to know how people are, and I'm just saying I'm worldwide. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in Illinois. I was born there. You know what I'm saying? And I end up around the world. You know, that's what it is.
All right. So shout out to the Chicago,
Illinois. Shout out.
What is the first thing that you gotta? Let's say, what's the first thing you feel like you gotta do in order to have the right vibe, the right good session?
Smoke some.
You
already know, but other than that, I just chill. I got a lot of things I've been having in my mind. So I got a chair I sit down in. I just sit down and things just come to me,
Yeah. If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
Well, I'm a barber by trade, so I'll be still doing what I'm doing, cutting hair, doing locks, just, doing hair cutting, doing locks, stuff like that, yeah.
Yes. Who is your biggest inspiration?
Well, my mother, my inspiration, my grandmother, as far as like people look up to. But like when it comes to music, it just be like, I like Kodak Black, like I said before, he like one of my inspiration artists, he's just like real outgoing, outspoken, and do a lot of different things. You never know what he's gonna come out with.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I got a lot of favorite artists I like. You know what I mean? I like Jaheim, like singer artists, I like all type of artists. Well, me doing music, it just came to me when I was younger, because I was like to myself, you know what I mean? But I found a way to like cope with, bad times, because I was coming up in Chicago, you know what I mean? I grew up in Chicago, so, and a lot of things was like wasn't always good. So I learned a lot about the street life, and I had a good life too. So I had a taste of both sides of the street, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I think music came to me when I sit to myself and I just, think about stuff, and I realized that people listen to you more when you talk to them, so face to face. So I started doing music and hearing like other artists doing their thing, like Twista, you know what I'm saying, like Future Conflict, and artists like that from Chicago and things like that. And I started listening to their music, you know what I'm saying. Then I was rapping fast back then, but then I started slowing down, and then like, so seeing a lot of different artists from Illinois had me going, stuff like that. So.
Okay. Well, that's very good, because you gotta have the inspiration and get to get to where you're going. So tell me a little bit about your new projects that you just released, and if you have any upcoming projects.
Well, yeah, I got a lot of about like 20-some songs out, maybe 22 songs out on every site, and I got a new song out, like it's called From the Keys. I'm from Kankakee, you know what I mean? So that's the part of Illinois I'm from, and it's like it's getting recognized, just like Tennessee is getting recognized, and I'm from there. I'm from Kankakee. It's a little small city outside Chicago. It's kind of like the country and city and mix. You know what I mean? You got a little bit of crime, a little bit of, same thing going on in the big cities. And it's called Kankakee from the Keys. It's like telling you where I'm from. You know what I mean? It's just like I like all my songs really, but I just want the audience to choose, see what they like. You know what I mean? Then I'm gonna come with an album and then present it with something that they can really feel. You know what I mean?
Right. And then my dad is from Chicago too, and I always I'm like, he never took me back to Chicago, and I'm trying to go eat.
I heard now that food. Now don't get me wrong, there's some good food out there. There's some good food.
Yeah. Yes. I know you told me you have a son. Is he interested in music?
Well, my son, he just smart. He don't know. He don't know what he want to do yet. He on honor roll.
Good.
Little Mike doing his thing, and my two daughters, Cherish and Samaya.
Shout out to y'all.
They on the honor roll too. All my children are very smart. They just, I don't know where they get it from, but I think I know where they get it from. But it's from my grandmothers and my grandparents. They smart too. So
They mama smart. Look.
Yeah. They mama smart too. You
know. So your new singles. Let me know about them.
Well, my new single "On Your Toes," that's the one that's from Chicago. That's telling you about the city of Chicago. It's a good up tempo song. You know what I mean? You might like that for the club. You might want to turn that on, clean up around the house. You know what I'm saying? And I even have little gospel songs on there too. Also, you know what I mean? It's called "Waiting on You," waiting on God. You know what I'm saying? To show me the way. Give me a little guidance. You know what I mean? Because everybody needs that in their life. Everybody needs a little guidance. You know what I mean? So, you know, I just want the audience to go through and see and let me know what y'all like and get back to me. My name is Natural Born Terror, you know.
Yes, look them up. YouTube, all his old music, new music, everything.
Yeah, sir.
Look my boy up. You personally.
Well, for me, when you succeed, when you just reach your goals, you take every goal step by step. You know what I'm saying? So you reach your big goal, you just succeed. You know, if you feel like you accomplished something in your heart and you feel like you did your best at it, then you succeeded. You know what I mean? If you want to go a little further, you go a little further. You know what I mean? I think success is in the heart of whoever. Like, if you had a goal in your life, if you like me, I do music, so I make sure that I do at least, 2 or 3 songs a day or whatever. So I succeed in that. You know what I mean? If they're gonna be a hit or not, that doesn't matter. Just as long as I succeed in that goal and keep going from there. Success is what you make it, really. You know what I mean?
Success is definitely what you make it. And really nobody, especially when you put in the work ethic and you're positive, and when you're just around people and being a joy, you just never know who watching. So what's next for you? What you got next on the calendar?
Well, what's next? We got a show coming up on the 3rd. You know what I'm talking about? Big Swole, you feel me?
Shout out to Big Swole, Big Swole Productions.
And we got another on the 23rd, you feel me, on Atlanta, you know?
Yeah, we're going to Atlanta.
Also, I got some shows in Atlanta too on the 23rd, you know. I'm about to drop an album, but I ain't gonna tell y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Album coming soon.
Gonna be. But I got a lot of people in the industry I deal with, and I just want to say, if they out there listening, you know what I mean, put a little more effort out there. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna show y'all something, show y'all what's going on. The world been waiting for Natural Born Terror. I'm coming, you know what I'm saying?
You already know what's going on. If you had to choose a different stage name, what would it be?
I've been Slender all my life, you know what I mean? So I'll probably call myself Slim Money or something.
Slim Money.
Slim Money. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Okay. I keep that bankroll, but it ain't no negative money. My money positive, but at the same time, it'd be like
Slim Terrier.
Yeah, Slim Terrier. You feel me? I'm gonna be this way, but hey, don't get underestimated though. You feel me? I do work out.
Period.
I be seeing keep working out too.
Yes, I love to work out, y'all. I love to work out. It's definitely healing. So if you're not working out, go ahead and start walking.
Look, I'm blessed to walk. You know what I mean? I got hit by a car in 2011. You know what I'm saying? I got a titanium rod in my leg right here, plate my shoulder right here, plate right here. You know what I mean? I'm bionic man, but you feel me? I'm still out here making it, you know? So if y'all think y'all can't make it, y'all better think again, because you never know. You know what I mean?
Yes. One thing you better do is believe in yourself and continue to keep going, whether you get hurt, whether your heart get hurt or you get physically hurt, baby. Continue to keep going.
All that. That's right. Don't never stop.
Don't never stop. So until next time, y'all, I'm interviewing my guy, Natural Born Terror. He came through, sing Big Key Frequency.
Big Key. Taping. Let it do.